Chapter 1. Intro. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If smart tech, automation, and slightly over-engineered solutions are your thing, you're definitely in the right place. Today, we're diving into something that can instantly level up any smart home setup. Smart blinds. I'll be testing 3 different motorized roller shades, each using a different communication protocol, and putting them through their paces with Home Assistant. I'm Martin, and over the next few minutes, we'll find out which of these blinds are genuinely smart, which ones just pretend to be, and which might end up testing my patience. Let's jump in. Chapter 2. Disclaimer. Before we get started, quick transparency check. SmartWings sent me these 3 blinds to review, but that's the full extent of our collaboration. I wasn't paid, I wasn't given a script, and I wasn't told what to say. Everything you're about to see is based entirely on my real-world testing, real opinions, and real results. Good, bad, and occasionally confusing. So if something works brilliantly, I'll praise it. If something doesn't, you'll hear about that too. It is also worth mentioning that all 3 roller shades were personally selected and configured by me. Each one is individually customized before purchase, from size, fabric, and color, to motor choice and extras. Chapter 3. Unboxing. Honestly, the boxes are huge, and there are so many items inside that a traditional unboxing would be a waste of time. So here's what I've got. 3 different motorized roller shades, 3 different remotes, charging cables, solar panels, light blockers, and manuals. I'll be talking about all of these in detail later in the video, when I show you each individual blind. Chapter 4. Setup. Each shade comes with a full-length installation template and brackets for inside fitting, meaning inside the window frame. If you order your shades for outside installation, additional brackets are included for mounting on the wall above the window. And that's exactly what I'll be using for this test. To make the whole process easier to film, I decided to use a temporary setup instead of installing everything on a real window. ZigBee Dual Shade. First up for testing is the Dual Shade Harmony Duo Plus. This one is especially interesting. 2 shades in a single unit, powered by a ZigBee motor. Important reminder, make sure to install the short USB-C extension with the button on the top motor. Once the shade is mounted, you won't have physical access to that motor anymore. After mounting the shade, start by charging both motors using the long USB cable provided. Next, unpack the remote control and insert the batteries. The remote should already be paired with the shade. In my case, I received the 5-channel remote. Before using the shades, disable sleep mode on each motor by holding the button for 2 seconds. For the top roller, the button is located on the USB-C extension cable. At this point, the shade should respond to the remote immediately. Here's how my Harmony Duo Plus looks. Back shade, 100% blackout, linen, stone. Front shade, solar shade, 5% openness, ice. Now it's time to add the shade to Home Assistant. Press and hold the button on the motor head for 6 seconds. The motor will jog twice and a red LED will light up, indicating that pairing mode is active. For dual shades, repeat this step for the second motor. In Home Assistant, open the ZigBee 2 MQTT integration page and click Permit Join. Within a few seconds, the shade should appear in the ZigBee 2 MQTT device list. Set a name for the new device, and make sure to tick Update Home Assistant Entity ID, so the new name propagates across the entire system. Then click Rename Device. If you notice that the shade controls are inverted, follow the steps in the manual to ensure the control directions in Home Assistant match those on the remote. And that's it for ZigBee. Add the shade to your dashboard, test it out, and start playing with automations. Z-Wave, Cellular Shade. Next up is the Blackout Cellular Shade Hazel, powered by a Z-Wave motor. This model comes with an external battery, as its design doesn't allow space for an internal one. You can mount the battery either at the front or at the back of the balance. Just make sure it remains accessible, as it will need recharging from time to time. Start by charging the battery using the provided USB cable. Once it's fully charged, connect it to the motor and disable sleep mode by pressing and holding the programming button on the motor until it performs a single jog. With that done, mount the shade in place. Next, unpack the remote control and insert the batteries. The remote should already be paired with the shade. For this cellular shade, I ordered the 15-channel remote, and the shade should respond to it immediately. My configuration is 100% blackout in gray. To add the shade to Home Assistant, you'll need to put it into pairing mode using the remote. Remove the back cover and press the button on the back until the motor jogs. Then press the up button until it jogs again, followed by pressing the back button once more until the motor jogs a final time. After a short pause, one last jog confirms that the motor has entered pairing mode. Next, open the Z-Wave integration in Home Assistant and add a new device. During inclusion, you'll be asked to verify the security key. Simply enter the 5-digit PIN located on the bottom of the shade. Once the device is included, set its name, assign it to the appropriate area, and you're done. Add it to your dashboard, test the controls, and start building your automations. Matter over thread, roller shade. Last but not least is the Roller Shade 100% Blackout Safari, powered by a Matter over thread motor. After mounting the shade, begin by charging the motor using the long USB cable provided. Next, unpack the remote control. In my case, I ordered the more premium option, the 8-channel Silver Helix dial remote. Instead of standard batteries, this one has a built-in rechargeable battery, so it needs to be charged first. The remote should already be paired with the shade. Before using the shade, disable sleep mode by pressing and holding the programming button on the motor head for about 2 seconds, until the motor performs a single jog. At that point, the shade should respond to the remote immediately. For this one, I went with the 100% Blackout Safari in biscuit fabric. Now let's add the roller shade to Home Assistant. To enter pairing mode, press and hold the button on the motor head for 6 seconds. The motor will jog twice and a red LED will illuminate, indicating that pairing mode is active. At the time of recording this video, the only way to add a Matter device to Home Assistant was through the companion app. So grab your mobile device and open the Home Assistant app. Add a new Matter device, then scan the QR code located on the bottom of the shade, and tap I'm ready. Wait a moment or two. Once the device is connected, Tap Done. And that's it. Your new Matter device has been added to Home Assistant. Place it on your dashboard, run a few tests, and put it to work in your smart home routines. Extra accessories. SmartWings also offers a range of optional accessories designed to enhance the performance of their roller shades, and I ordered a couple of them as well. The first is the solar panel for indoor shades. Simply mount it directly onto the window, connect it to the motor, and you can almost forget about charging entirely. Another useful add-on is the side rail tracks for blackout shades, which help minimize light leakage along the edges and improve the overall blackout effect. And these are just a few examples. There are many more accessories available on their website. Chapter 5. Conclusion. Usually in this chapter, I split things into two sections, what I like and what I don't. But when it comes to these roller shades, I genuinely struggle to find any real downsides. I'm seriously impressed with the overall build quality, especially the fabrics. They feel premium, look elegant, and avoid that budget smart gadget appearance that some motorized blinds unfortunately have. The level of customization is outstanding, from size, fabric, color, and finishing details, to motor type, control options, and additional accessories. You can configure these shades exactly the way you want. This isn't just buying something off the shelf. It is tailoring a product to your space and your smart home setup. Another major advantage is protocol flexibility. With Alexa, ZigBee, Z-Wave, and Matter options available, these shades can integrate with virtually any major smart home ecosystem. That makes them both versatile and future-proof. I also have to highlight the manuals. They are exceptionally well prepared, clear instructions, helpful diagrams, and a logical structure throughout. Honestly, they could serve as a benchmark for other manufacturers. Everything is clearly explained and easy to understand. Of course, you can find cheaper motorized shades on the market, but based on my experience, I doubt the quality will be comparable. I bought ZigBee smart blinds from a well-known manufacturer about 3 years ago, and they still work perfectly fine. However, when it comes to materials, finish, and overall premium feel, they are simply not on the same level as SmartWings. To me, these feel like a proper long-term investment rather than just another smart gadget. I'm genuinely happy to recommend SmartWings roller shades. If you value quality, flexibility, and reliable smart home integration, they are definitely worth considering. But which one is the best? Which model should you choose? When it comes to the motor, the answer is actually very simple. Choose the protocol that you already use in your smart home environment. If you are running ZigBee, go for ZigBee. If you are invested in Z-Wave or Matter, stick with what integrates natively. Keeping everything within the same ecosystem will make your setup cleaner, more stable, and easier to maintain. As for the model, fabric, color, and finishing details, that's entirely personal. Everyone has different tastes, interiors, and expectations. What looks perfect in my space might not suit yours at all. The good news is that SmartWings gives you enough options to make it truly yours. So instead of asking which one is the best overall, the better question is, which one is best for your home? And while I can't make that decision for you, I can help you save a bit of money. At the time of publishing this video, SmartWings is running a Valentine's Day sale with an 8% discount. And even after the sale ends, you can still get 8% off. Simply use my link in the description, add the products you want to your basket, and contact the support team. Let them know you've seen the review on the Smart Home UK YouTube channel, and you should receive the 8% discount. So at least choosing becomes slightly easier on your wallet. Chapter 6. Thank you. And that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate you spending your time on my channel. I hope this review helped you decide whether SmartWings roller shades are the right choice for your smart home setup. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Consider subscribing if you enjoy smart home content, detailed tutorials, and honest reviews. And of course, feel free to share this video with anyone who's planning to upgrade their window coverings. If you'd like to support the channel directly, you can do so via PayPal or buy me a coffee. Links are in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy covering!